Following Typhoon Bebinca, another tropical typhoon, Tropical Storm Pulasan, made landfall in Shanghai on the evening of September 19th. Rain showers occurred in many areas of Shanghai, with the rainfall in some areas breaking the record. The city and surrounding villages were inundated, with 1/3 of the city submerged in floodwaters. This is the first time in the history of Shanghai that 2 typhoons have made landfall in 4 days. Early in the morning of September 20th, Shanghai's neighborhoods and streets were filled with water. Many vehicles are soaked in water and pedestrians find it difficult to walk. Some people's homes are also in the water. A netizen said, "When I woke up in the morning, it was pouring rain outside, like a waterfall. I felt like I was in Shanghai last night and woke up on the sea." Some people said, "I've been in Shanghai for more than 10 years, and this is the first time I've seen such a high level of standing water." A Shanghai netizen posted a video saying, "Shanghai has entered the sea mode, and it feels like driving a car and a boat are no different." The southern part of Pudong, Shanghai, has been overwhelmed overnight. The city water is cut off, the garage is flooded, and you can row a boat on the road. Boating time, boating time. It's not enough to have a car in Shanghai, you also need a boat. Oh my gosh, the car won't stall, right? It's already stalled. This car is already broken. Did you see that? It stalled. The car has already stalled. 2 cars have stalled. First time I saw this. I lived for so long, and this is the first time I've seen Shanghai flooded. Within just 4 days, Shanghai was hit by 2 typhoons back-to-back, an unprecedented event. Typhoon Bebinca made landfall in Shanghai's Pudong on the 16th, with maximum wind speeds of 14 on the Beaufort scale, near its center at landfall. It's the strongest typhoon to make landfall in Shanghai since 1949. Typhoon Bebinca lands in East China, triggering emergency measures. Many exterior walls of high-rise buildings fell off, windows were blown out of homes, and roofs of buildings were ripped off. Many billboards on the streets were swept away, many large trees were uprooted, and many cars were destroyed by the fallen trees. A man on an electric bicycle was also knocked down by a tree and was unable to move underneath it. As of September 16th, more than 10,000 trees have fallen or been blown off in Shanghai, and farmland has been flooded, more than 800 acres. The Shanghai Fire and Rescue Headquarters received more than 8,400 calls in one morning, mainly related to aerial evacuation, tree collapse, and clearing obstacles. Walking down the street, we can see uprooted trees everywhere, chaos all around. Those tall and sturdy trees have been either uprooted or snapped in half by the typhoon, with branches and leaves scattered all over, as if narrating the severity of the disaster. The road conditions are also far from optimistic. Fallen billboards, street lamps, and other debris are scattered everywhere, posing significant safety hazards to pedestrians and vehicles. Some vehicles have been severely damaged by falling trees. Traffic is in chaos as well, with vehicles moving slowly and some roads even forced to close. Citizens' travel has been greatly affected, and people have to carefully navigate through this mess, searching for safe paths. It's not just roads and trees, buildings haven't been spared either. Solar panels on rooftops have been blown off, air conditioner units are dangling precariously, windows shattered by the wind, and awnings have been torn apart. These scenes make us worry about the safety of residents, many of whom had to evacuate urgently to find safe shelters. An outdoor unit of an air conditioner on a high-rise building sways like a pendant in the wind. A large piece of wall facade has peeled off, accompanied by a loud crash and the screaming of residents in fear, slamming heavily onto the ground. Two men narrowly avoid the falling wall fragments. Just less than 5 meters in front of them, debris scatters everywhere, kicking up a cloud of dust. At the same time, the wind-resistant device on the 125th floor of the Shanghai Tower, a 1,000-ton Typhoon mass damper, began to sway significantly. The Shanghai Tower is located in Lujiazui, Shanghai, with a total height of 632 meters and a structural height of 580 meters, weighing a staggering 850,000 tons. The 1,000-ton damper is situated on the 125th floor of the tower. Its primary function is to absorb energy generated by external forces such as wind, helping the building maintain stability and reduce swaying under extreme weather conditions like strong winds. The Shanghai Tower is known as the Lujiazui Trio in Shanghai. The other two are the Shanghai World Financial Center, standing at 492 meters with a total of 101 floors above ground, and the Jinmao Tower, which is 420.5 meters tall, with 88 floors above ground, and a total of 93 floors if the spire is included. A resident remarked in amazement, "I've never seen such heavy rain before."
我的天哪，今年到底是怎么了？
My goodness, what is happening this year? Typhoon Bebinca just left, and now here comes Typhoon Pulasan. Look at us, the people here have fallen victim once again. There's no such thing as getting rich overnight anymore, only overnight downpours. We don't have time to go to the sea has come to us instead. Such strong typhoons and such heavy rains, I've never seen anything like this before. It's all water everywhere, it's completely out of control.
真的是从来没有看到过的，全部都是水，全部都是水，法无天了。
In one household, the window couldn't be closed because of the strong winds, making it look very dangerous. The whole family was struggling together, leaving their little baby on the bed unattended.
采访一般要多久呀？要多久？你想开车？哎呦我天！你说打个电话可以请问他？我的妈呀！我的天！我的天！这我们得签一天。你那个火那些关了吗？我没锁，没锁。厨房的锁了，厨房。没有锁。我刚才就是拿一个鸡蛋打开一个开关。哎呦！哎，我的天！加油！哎，他这个不是的，是到窗户走这边开始在往里渗水的。哦，是的。你看，看，渗出去了。
Some people had water seeping through the window seams of their homes, and she kept wiping the water with a hand towel. We spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to buy an apartment in Shanghai. It's pouring outside and it's drizzling inside. Today is the first day the typhoon landed in Shanghai, and our housing was almost flooded. Hearing the wind and rain last night, I got up several times to check, thinking everything was fine. But I was completely wrong. The bay window in our home was almost submerged. Since I noticed the leak, I've been wiping up water non-stop. I don't even know how many buckets of water I've emptied by now, and this is a home worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I wonder why I foolishly bought this place, now burdened with debt, still wiping up water non-stop, while the house prices are plummeting terribly. I should have used that money to build a house back home or buy a large flat. I don't know how long this rain will last. I've already dried several clothes, but they've gotten wet again. Maybe the issue is that the window wasn't installed properly. I'll have to ask them to come and check after this typhoon passes. Finally, the wind and rain have subsided, but some cars downstairs have been damaged. The wind has died down, so let's look at the damage. Whose window fell down and smashed someone's car? Look, this is the whole window frame. A netizen's heavy sofa, which was originally placed in a corner of the balcony, was blown away from its original position by the typhoon. People never really believed that a typhoon could actually hit. Every time it gets close to Shanghai, the typhoon would take a turn and leave. Now people are joking, saying, why did the typhoon hit Shanghai this time? Because Shanghai is out of money. This sofa is really heavy. It's one of those old style ones. It was originally placed over there, but just now I found it here. I thought my husband moved it on purpose to protect a window glass from breaking. I asked him, did you move the sofa here on purpose? He said he didn't touch it. Look, you can't even lift the sofa. Not even with two people. It was blown over here by the wind. This typhoon hit during the Mid-Autumn Festival, a major holiday in China. A man traveled all the way from out of town to Shanghai to spend the holiday with his family, only to encounter heavy rain and a flooded home. He sighed, this is truly an unforgettable Mid-Autumn Festival. I am Han. I came to Shanghai with my wife last night. I was supposed to spend the Mid-Autumn Festival with my parents and children, but I didn't expect this typhoon in Shanghai to be so serious. Look at my whole house, my home in Shanghai. The whole house is flooded, all the way to here. The whole door, not the windows, has been flooded 1/4. My father-in-law are in there to do the cleanup. The inside is a mess. This Mid-Autumn Festival we can't afford to be happy about. It's definitely unforgettable. Someone in the neighborhood group posted a picture of a car that seemed to have been smashed. A member of the public's car is right next to the car. She went to see if her car was smashed. It's a bit of a mess in the neighborhood. It's a disaster area. My car is safe, no problem, see? It's styrofoam. It's actually soft. It fell from above. I'll show you the kiosk. The center of the kiosk is a bit exaggerated. The rabbit and the moon that were placed here yesterday were blown away. The rabbit and the moon were blown away yesterday. Hey, the Meituan delivery boy is out again. A group of laborers slept on the floor of a high-rise building in the inclement weather. They are the grassroots laborers in the city of Shanghai. They can only take shelter here in the heavy winds and rain. That's all for today. If you like our content, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a message, and share it with your friends. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you next time.